Hello, my name is Sanjay Giri. I've been working in a Dutch research foundation called Deltares since last 16 years. My expertise is river basin and reservoir management. A river carries not only water but also sediment. So the process of accumulation of sediment is called reservoir sedimentation. This can create a problem of storage loss, which means that less water, right? And then also there are other problems like for example creating problems in functioning of hydropower, and so it means that less energy. And also if the reservoir is used for flood protection or flood management, so it creates problem for flood management as well. And apart from that, it has also impact on, for example, downstream river system. The trapping of the sediment causes the less transported downstream, which leads to the river bed and river bank erosion. And also other ecological impact, for example, impact on habitats, and also impact on agriculture, because some sediments are very useful for agricultural purpose. So if it is trapped in the reservoir, the downstream river reach will not get. So if there are, for example, farmlands, so they will not get this fertile or nutrients. In fact, when dam is designed, it already takes care of how to manage the problem with sediment inflow, but also in the past, like 40, 50 or 60 years, they didn't think much about the sediment inflow. There is also lack of data of how much sediment like a river can bring. The one thing is indeed that you do a proper sediment management and include it in your operational rules and regulations, right? But if the problem is already there, then of course there are many ways and measures. There could be structural measures, for example, bypass tunnel or bypass canal to bypass the sediment downstream. These are mainly structural measures, right? They can also heighten the dam. We can see some examples. But there are also other like non-structural or recurrent measures, for example, removal of sediment by using dredging techniques. There could be several types of dredging technique, and also like regular flushing of the reservoir. I've been involved in a project in a Tuamyun hydro complex, which is a transboundary complex between Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. About 60% of the reservoir has been filled up, and this means that it's a lot of problem for agriculture, water supply and hydropower, because this reservoir serves for all these three purposes. Regarding the reuse options, a beneficial reuse option, for example, for Tuamyun reservoir. So some analysis shows, the materials are useful. You can use for agricultural use, and also for construction material. You can even develop a industry which can create not only revenues but also employment. So in some cases it can really be effective, and we see that the Tuamyun case can be effective, but of course it requires a lot of efforts. So the water resource management should be like integrated in terms of multiple use of water, and also multiple disciplines, integration of multiple disciplines in one hand, while in the other hand it should be participatory. The big Central Asian river, Amudarya, Sirdarya, so it is shared by several countries in Central Asia. All the problems should be resolve by only possible to resolve by interacting with each other. So that's the way to go.